What's up, fellow Clemson fans, Pittsburgh Steelers fans, historically black college university fans? Um, Talk about Clemson and North Carolina State this weekend. This game is called the Textile Bowl between Clemson and NC State. Usually, when it's in Raleigh, it's played during the state fair. This year it's not. Don't know why. Here in North Carolina. Um, Clemson and NC State has a weird history. Clemson probably dominates the series 58-38-1, something like that. But when we go throughout history, I know NC State is terrible this year. NC State has upset Clemson a lot or kept the game close. 1986, Clemson loses to NC State coming off of sanctions. Maryland had won the ACC conference 2 years in a row, going for three. If you remember anything about those sanction histories, um, Clemson could not win the ACC championship because they were banned. So those 2 years, Maryland got awarded for it. So their first year off of probation, they had a chance to win the conference off of probation outright, and NC State upset them. Clemson was ranked number 16, and NC State was ranked number 20. 2007, Clemson was ranked number 7 in the nation. 2007, Clemson was ranked number 7 in the nation, and they lose to NC State 37-10 or 16. Can't remember the exact score, but Clemson loses that game to them. NC State had over the last 2 or 3 years a great run of talent. Last year, NC State was terrible, even with Ryan Finley at quarterback. But if we look at the 2 years before that, they gave Clemson some trouble. Even 3 years before that, I think the final score was 56-41. You know, they had Kobe Brissett. Hines played running back. He's with the coach right now. You had Samuel, who plays running back for the Steelers. You had Chubb. You had a couple of other defensive linemen that got drafted into the NFL. You had this guy that went for center or left guard or something. He played at NC State last year. He went in the first round. So NC State had a nice run of talent. You know, Clemson needed NC State to miss a field goal 2 years ago, and the final score was like 24-17. One of the Clemson defensive backs catches an interception in overtime to preserve the win. Before that, I think it's 2017, Clemson goes up to Raleigh, and final score is 38-31 with Chubb and them guys. Remember that game, Feaster runs a long touchdown to end the half against that team. Clemson ended up winning the game 38-31. Last year, Clemson destroyed them, which was kind of surprising because they had Finley and a couple good wide receivers. But NC State couldn't do nothing with Clemson last year, and so Clemson blew them out. I talk about this to say this. If you go back and look at Clemson and NC State history, NC State has given Clemson a hard time. Outside of last year, I mean, they usually give Clemson a hard time. Doran hates Clemson, being from North Carolina. I know that. He cannot stand Clemson football. You know, he asked them to be on the national media to investigate why Clemson had electronic equipment on the field, and that was for a DJ, not for plays or anything like that. So Dave Doran is not a big Clemson fan. He dislikes Clemson a whole lot. So Um, if you look at Dave Doran, he does a good job of keeping in-state talent. Couples got in the way. I think Gurley got away. Keith Marshall, who was highly rated more than Gurley with the Georgia. Look at Dwayne Allen. I think Dwayne Allen wasn't there when Dave Doran has been the coach up at what's called it, but he's from Fayetteville area where I'm at. Chavis, he's from the Fayetteville area I'm at. All went down to Clemson. Dexter Lawrence is 5 minutes away from NC State campus, and he went to Clemson over NC State. So they're not a whole lot of love um, for Clemson when it comes to Dave Doran. And so he's going to try to come up with something. So Clemson better be focused going into this game, not look for the Wake Forest game because Wake Forest beats Virginia Tech next week. That's a must win for Clemson, or Wake Forest will go to the ACC championship game if Clemson loses to NC State. We want to beat Wake Forest anyway, but uh, if Clemson loses, it could be an issue going into that last game versus Wake Forest. Senior night, Clemson gonna be hyped, and don't sleep on Wake Forest. They lost to Louisville with 62-59. They got a high power offense. I know Louisville don't have the defensive personnel that we have, but still, that's they can score. So we see with UNC, it takes one bad night to pull an upset on Clemson. I know we won that game, but still was close. So don't sleep on NC State. I already gave you the history of NC State and Clemson, and trust me, that will make their day to beat Clemson. It make anybody's day, but NC State, you don't want to hear the end of it. I was praying that we held on to beat Carolina. NC State is another one. If we lose to them, they will be talking about that on the news for the next 10 years. The NC State beat Clemson. While ranked in the top 4, top 5, wherever we're going to be ranked at when the polls come out. But trust and believe this is not a game that you want to lose. And you lose to Wake Forest, you don't hear much from Wake Forest. Wake Forest is a real small school. But NC State, Carolina, Duke in my area, that's one school I do not want Clemson to lose. 3 schools I do not want Clemson to lose to. Trust and believe that. Y'all have a great day.